Alright, we back. Sit
Don't
here,
repeat. Don't follow on foot. We'll take over from here. Right, Lieutenant?
sitting here watching Blackula.
Name every building in that sector. Go through it
I
street
thought
by
I'd
street.
watch it later.
We pinpointed that sector.
So I'm sitting there watching the beginning of it. I never saw the. I don't know how I missed the beginning. I never saw the beginning of it when he was back in
Your
17,
choice. We gotta keep
back in the
going.
1700s when
Alameda and Third.
he was
Durette Wholesale Clothing.
he was
Colorade Cement.
turned to a vampire by
The warehouse. That's where it started.
some European
That's where they
dude
found the bodies of McCoy and
or
Chambers.
whatever. But it was a lot of it was a lot of significant significance in it. You know that sometimes we seem to overlook in watching these different 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 illustrations and on TV and movies, and that's why it's spelled the way it's spelled. Television, tell a lie with a vision. Vision builds tell lies. Lies tell vision. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand. It's a cool game. It's a cool game. And so I'm sitting here watching Blackula, and I'm watching the different scenes and stuff. And I'm like, wow, man, that's why. And people do that stuff even to this day. They come at me with this stuff that they think they have that they come with because it all came from Caucasians, right? Caucasians kind of like put it into the movies where they probably got it from us. It's like a back and forth type thing, you know. But anyways, it got to the movies, and so we believe what we see on TV, and I used to wonder, like when I came to the hood, right? As I got older, I went grew up in Santa. On first 10 years of my life, I grew up kind of like we had all races, you know. It was kind of middle, like middle class, you know. And then when I'm about 10, we moved up to upper middle class. It was nothing but upper middle class white people near South Coast Plaza, Costa Mesa, that side of Santa. And then I went to the military after I got out. First I had a daughter with a Trinidadian woman that I ended up marrying. Later on, then we got divorced after I got to the military 4 years later. And then that's when I kind of I started kind of migrating to the hood, and so I felt more comfortable in the hood because people that I grew up with were from the hood. My parents were from the hood. People just says feel more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Of that type of environment. But you have to understand, you they be comfortable, but that don't mean they're gonna be comfortable with you. See, that's the key. People want to be comfortable with you. You know, so anyways, I notice even now. I see what anybody that's like from that like mostly my people, black people. So we they come at me with this type of same old. Why they come at me with the same old? And I watch this movie Blackula, and it's all um the same scenery, the same acts, same notions. You know what I'm saying? It's all that. I'm thinking, wow, that's where it came. It probably came from other movies too, but we seem to always want to overlook movies like Blackula. Blackula came out in 1972. I was 2 years old. But because they kept bringing it out for the new generation, the new kids or new. Because I remember I saw it again as I got older, but I thought no, it was already out. We just assumed that it wasn't out. They might have played it in another state or whatever. Back then we didn't have the internet. People don't understand that technology it just came on the scene. There was time we didn't even know all we had was a telephone. Now I know it was cordless phone or a telephone or a house phone. And you're lucky to have that, but I was raised with that. I was raised with TVs and stuff like that. So a lot of people wasn't raised with none of that stuff. We're talking about the 70s and 80s, you know what I'm saying? But but you pretty much, we pretty much had that kind of stuff. That's all we had. Now they got so much stuff now, man. If we would have had what we have now, I don't know what kind of people we'd have been. But I know we seem like we're more knowledgeable about life than anybody that's in this new generation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just scary the fact that we started some stuff that's still existing today among ourselves. We still do it. We still feel comfortable. We don't. At least cause they come at me like that. They still come at me the same way they were doing stuff back in 1972. Because like I said, I'm one of the guys who were very few from my generation that kind of you know, cause I feel like the only ones that was able to be articulate around my age were the ones who went to like you got to go to private schools and be around good, you know what I'm saying, good environment. But it's like the place I grew up was that's what it was all about. They still trying to get to that. They're still trying to make everyone like people from Orange County. And I've been all over the world, so it ain't like I just reading about this. No, I've lived through this. I've seen it. Orange County is still a place where people are trying to migrate, trying to become, to live in this country. They get everybody like that. They want everybody to think like that. Had that conservative. They call it conservatives, the Republicans or whatever. That's all Orange County is. You know what I'm saying? So when I see stuff, I think back even when I was in the military, and seeing guys like D.L. Hughley. I saw him perform in when I was in the army. Well, I came back from Germany, and even in Germany, but before I even got to Oklahoma, back to Oklahoma, I did boot camp there. Then I got stationed in Germany. Then I went back. That's when I saw D.L. Hughley when I came back. But before I came back, I was in Germany, and in Germany, I remember going. We had clubs, but we only had a few clubs for black folks. And that was on base. And if you've been off base, you had to deal with the Germans and whatever they had going on. But as far as on post, we had black clubs. So we would have. I remember a time the lady, I didn't know who she was. I never heard of her. Because I grew up in church and we didn't have that kind of stuff. My parents kept all that stuff from us. We had it there, but we wasn't really allowed to play in house and none of that stuff. But as I got older, I was more lenient. When I got around the white people, then I could do it. But before that, no, you can't do none of that stuff. You can hear none of that. So, so I don't know a lot of the old school stuff. I was away from. I didn't understand. I didn't know. I knew stuff like the Jackson Five, and then Ray Charles. I knew him because I was able to buy a record at the squad meet. That was the only one I could hear. Only song I knew, "Hit the Road Jack," and all those songs they had an album. But anyways, when I was in Germany, there was a lady that came there to perform. Her name was Millie Jackson, and and there was nothing but fun. I'll never forget it. I was stationed in Gießen, Germany, a city called Gießen, about 45 minutes in Frankfurt. The base I was on was called River Barracks, but the club that we were at, it was on another post. I forgot the name of the post. Damn. We had Depot. Anyways, it was one of the other bases, and that's where the club was, and the auditorium, whatever. And she came in there and performed, and she was singing, but she was talking at the same time. She was like I think she was like a comedian, singer, actress type of that thing. And she was saying some stuff I really didn't understand. Like I didn't understand what she was saying because I didn't, like I said, I didn't grow up with that type of music. Especially the old school music she was playing. So everyone else knew what she was saying, what she was talking about, because they were laughing and interacting with her and stuff. And but me, I was just sitting there looking stupid, you know. I mean, I was playing the boxer role because I was a fighter there in Germany, and I never lost. I never lost one fight there. I won all my fights, so I was like an undefeated. I was like Floyd Mayweather. This is 1991, 1992. I feel like Floyd Mayweather before I went to fight with him in my first tournament, which was the Golden Gloves. That was in '94. That was the year about to get out. We fought in the same tournament, but before that, when I was in Germany, I mean, I felt like Floyd Mayweather over there. I know I had won all my fights from the first one to the eighth one. I had 8 fights over there, and I fought all over. I fought I fought everywhere except one place I could have fought was Berlin, but they wouldn't let me go. At least my punk ass didn't go for it. I didn't fight it. You know, that's the thing about it. People tell me one time, you know, I just said, okay, cool. I'm not gonna bait you. Well, I'm doing you a favor. You know, I go to Berlin representing you. Why you gonna sit there and gonna tell me no? There's something that I'll do if you just let me do it. But you gonna say no just to act like you want me to beg to go? I ain't gonna beg to go. Why would you tell me? First of all, you the first sergeant. Okay, I'm a private. Okay, or I think I was an E2. I got to E3 E2 when I was over there. You know, sit there and I didn't even bring it up. I just heard about me having an opportunity to go to Germany, to go to Berlin, right? Because I was first of all, I was scared to go to Germany in the first place because all that Hitler story they gave us back in coming up, you know, in Orange County about Hitler and the lies they said about the man and all this, and so I'm petrified going over there. But then they told me that I felt comfortable because everybody was telling me how it really was over there, you know, and it's better to go into Korea, you know, or even Hawaii. They say Hawaii was kind of a hard tour. You stay in the field a lot over there, but in Germany, man, it's like heaven over there. So I felt comfortable going over there, but still, it's always in the back of a nigga's mind. He's always, you know, he still has that fear because, like I said, you know, I grew up with in Orange County, so I knew I was coming around white folks, but here I'm going to a different type of white people. These white people are the ones that they came from. So I'm thinking, damn, I'm not thinking like that, right? So, but then when I got over there, I started to understand that you know how it really was. So I felt comfortable because I was over near Frankfurt, which is cool over there. You know what I'm saying? But Berlin, you're going deeper into Hitler towns. So I started thinking like that. So people wouldn't tell me that Berlin was even better than where I was at. But I didn't know. But no one would tell me this information. You know, we didn't have the internet back then. We didn't have people who were just they're like the same way they got actually gotten worse. But they were doing that stuff back then. They wouldn't tell you certain things or hush hush or you know you got all these people who know all your secrets. But you know you just found out the secret. But now you got 18 years of being behind. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you found out what you found out when you're 18. So now I got the whole world knowing how to play a secret with me and stuff. Even to this day, at 47 years old, they still doing the same shit. But anyway, so I'm sitting there going, damn, Berlin. You know, I didn't even respond. See, you have to understand, people wanted you to respond to shit they make up or they're told to say or told to do towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think. You know, are you going? Do you want to get into this bullshit that they trying to pray you into, or are you going to you know let them either man up and just come at me and just let me know what's up and stop playing silly ass games, or just shut the hell up, you know, and give it to somebody else who knows who has a little bit who has some integrity, you know. But you know, but integrity that shit has been watered down to just being a nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like integrity doesn't exist. You know, people look at integrity and they want to throw your ass into the nut house or jail or something. You know, so it is what it is. You know, but you gotta understand that this game is cold. You know, and people people are just gonna, it's fear, it's that fear factor thing. So I basically was like, okay, you're gonna sit there and play these games and do this and do that. Okay, well I just won't go. I guess I just won't go. So he don't come at me, and he don't yell at me. He actually gonna yell at me down the damn hall. He didn't have the. This is the first sergeant, fat white dude. I think he was he was yeah, he was old school. He was one of the old school dudes. They no one mess with. No one. So if nobody's messing with him, it's like I'm either going to have to just come at him with some straight shut you down disrespect and risk getting in trouble, or just go over his head, or just go over his head. Simple as that, you know. And okay, first of all, going over your head, I'm gonna go over here to fight somewhere where I really don't want to go to. Second of all, I'm boxing, and people don't realize. A lot of people, half the time, people don't realize the shit that people boxers go through. And I'm talking the ones who actually want to fight and actually don't just they actually want to go through it. Like they're willing either going through it through death or killing him. Whether war. Some boxers just box just to do something or say they did it. But once they get hit and stuff, they quit in a minute. Those ain't boxers. Those are people who, just they gotta. I'm talking about real life people who actually either gonna be doing this or they actually gonna be in jail or dead. Either or, they're either gonna do this and get this out their system all the way. That's how I went to. I went to either die or they gonna die. And the thing about it is, I had to do it. But I had to do it, but I really didn't want to do it because I knew that if I was to do it all the way, then I would probably kill somebody. So what I did was I never trained while doing it. I just did it off my own natural athletic ability growing up, playing football, basketball, baseball, stuff like that. Just playing around the house or on the street or on parks and stuff where I was at all the time. Running around, playing skateboarding, riding my bike, skating, just anything athletic. That's what I was. So I just used that and everything in boxing. I never trained for boxing. I just did whatever I normally did. I didn't because I knew that if I trained for boxing, then I really would be a monster. Okay, and I would take that, and I wouldn't last because I would have went off. I would have been doing something that I know I was great at, so I knew I would be too much. You couldn't. Floyd Mayweather stole my style. I boxed with him in the tournament, and the guy couldn't touch me. They couldn't touch me. I didn't even train. I really didn't train. I never, like I said, I never ever boxed. Had really a boxer. I did box one time where I trained hard, and guess what they did? They took away my fight. Every time I would train real hard and be ready for the fight, that's when the fight would get canceled. Even professional fights. You have to understand, boxing is like, your fights can be canceled. People can pull out the fight. People can, so you be doing all that training for nothing. So you train all that training, you can't even fight because this person pulled out, whatever. So that's kind of games they were playing with me. So, because the niggas be watching you. Niggas are watching me now. Been watching you for your whole life. Okay, so they know what you're doing. You can't hide from nothing. This ain't just now. It really is now, but back then they were doing it then. Nigga, I'm a nigga from Orange County, where raised around white folks. You think they ain't gonna watch me for the rest of my whole life? Of course they gonna watch me. Everything I've been doing since birth. Ain't nothing you ain't trying to hide nothing from these people. Especially here in America, because when I was there in Germany, that's when they were trying to get me. You know, I don't know. I mean, they were trying to hit me hard, but I wouldn't fall for it. That's why I wrote those raps when I was 18 years old, before I even went to the military, before I even did anything really. You know, I wrote those raps, and this is gonna get me through. That's my own personal Bible I wrote. I didn't change nothing. The Bible don't say I tried to change the word of God. No, I never did that and none of that. I took everything and just wrote my own story from it though. From what I grew up knowing and hearing and seeing, you know, being the way I was raised, I just put it into this rap for category and put it in there, and that's what this is really about. You know what I'm saying? That's how I figure I can get through and make it. Thinking like this and doing, and that's what I do. Everything I said, I lived, I've done. I'm still trying to do. I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share it with the world. I'm trying to share with the world. And even with all the stuff that I've done, doing and did. That stuff it comes from that. Well, that's how I see it. That's how I see stuff. That's how I see experiences, stuff that I've experienced, stuff that I kind of formulated and stuff. That's what I go through. So all I'm doing is trying to share it. And yeah, I mean, it's like people want to be a part of something. I don't mind that, but you have to understand this is some real life stuff, some true life stuff. People do things for various reasons, but you never know, because only the Most High is in control. All you can do is really speculate. And then that's why you have a lot of people who order stuff. People try to control people. Forget about their spirit. I'm gonna control your spirit. How can you control somebody's spirit? That means you have no faith in people. The people would change up on you because they have no faith in themselves. How you gonna have faith in them from their own spirit if they don't have faith in themselves? So it's like the blind leading the blind. You know what I'm saying? It's like the blind leading the blind. So that's why things are the way they are, because we sit there, we put in a kind of a documentary type of thing where we say, well, this is how things should be. It's okay. You really then you make up laws and you pick and choose who can do this and who can do that and this and that and I'm like, you let people get by and then people ain't gonna do the same thing. You let them get by. They're gonna do it worse because they're probably in the worst position. But people don't think that way. People don't understand that we're not really educated. We've been educated to keep ourselves dumbed down. We're not educating ourselves to help each other. We're keeping ourselves educated to calm each other. That's what we do. We try to calm each other all day, every day. It's a cool game.